Why doesn't the UFC use a boxing ring for its fights? Here's why. Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, has become a mixed martial arts sports event that is very popular throughout the world. Bringing together many great fighters from various styles of martial arts, UFC always puts on super exciting matches. However, apart from the matches being super exciting thanks to the meetings between the fighters, the UFC is also synonymous with its fighting arena, which is shaped like an octagon, aka the octagon. The arena is not square like a boxing ring or a circle. Rorion Gracie is the figure behind the octagon shape of the UFC wrestling arena. He was one of the people who co-founded this wrestling event with his imaginative ideas. Before deciding to use the octagon shape, Rorion Gracie had the crazy idea of making an arena where there was a moat filled with sharks around it. He also thought about making a ring with electricity so that fighters would be electrocuted when they touched it. But in the end, for the safety of fighters and still upholding uniqueness for the UFC promotion, the octagon shape is normal. However, there are soft corners to the chosen shape. The question is, why didn't Rorion Gracie and the UFC just choose to use a boxing ring? There are at least 3 main reasons why the UFC does not use a boxing ring and instead uses an octagon-shaped arena. The first reason is because they want a unique shape. UFC has a determination to create something new, unique, and make them stand out from the crowd. For this reason, the octagon was chosen because its shape is very different from other arenas. The second reason, the UFC does not want to use a boxing ring because it will benefit fighters who use boxing or kickboxing. As the name suggests, namely mixed martial arts (MMA), UFC wants to provide justice for all martial arts from any fighter. The third reason, the octagon shape will also protect the fighter from falling. The wide angle also prevents fighters from being trapped on the side of a corner with no way out. For these 3 reasons, the UFC fight arena prefers the octagonal shape. This event does not use a square arena like a boxing ring.